Hello, it's JANG here with the LEGO Star Wars Microfighter Series 3 First Order Snowspeeder. Obviously, this is from The Force Awakens. And if you've seen my videos before, you know that I like microfighters. I like the general idea. I like the ability to get a licensed figure in a small, inexpensive set. I like the ability for younger kids on lower budgets to be able to get something that is fun and playable with a person that's like a vehicle with a dude in it or something for just such a cheap price. And I feel like in general these are good proxies for the real full-sized ones. You know, you still get an actual thing. You can mass these even and have kind of miniature battles and such. And the shaping on this one is pretty good. I wish it was a little bit less tall, especially along the sides here, but overall pretty good. They got the major blaster cannon in the front and it is able to actually fire. You can change the angle of that up and down a bit. You can also rotate it, but it's kind of at an angle to begin with, so it gets a little bit awkward, but you know, you can make it work. You definitely make it work. This one does not have blasters built into the side pods, the engine pods, like the larger one did, but that's fine. This is actually more canonically correct in that way. The level of detail is good all the way around. I feel like it makes a good use of its very low parts count. However, the one thing that I don't like here is what they've done behind the seat. So just the shaping there and what they did with these slotted slope pieces doesn't seem right to me. I wish that those were standing up, because that's one of the major features, noticeable, memorable features of the First Order Snowspeeder designs, that it has those kind of backrests back there, which originally were going to be windscreens when this was the front before it was reversed around, but those are just completely missing from this version. So again, comparing the little one to the big one, you see that these elements stick up quite a bit, and with the slatted design there, these pieces they used would have been, I think, pretty perfect if they could have gotten them to stand up or something. So something's a little bit off there, or maybe some clip pieces could have been attached back here onto this bar. I think that would have been a little bit better, but it doesn't make this a bad set. I just feel like it could have been just a little bit better. The First Order Snow Trooper here is the official one, the proper one from the larger set. It's just not including here the little cloth piece that goes around the waist. Does have the printed tile piece on the back, so that is good, but just misses the little bit of cloth. I think that's fine. I think that for a Microfighter set, this works out perfectly well. I think it's an appropriate inclusion, and it's fine to not include that cloth piece, which as it is just gets all crinkled up and bent up if you try to make the figure sit down anyway. Underneath the helmet, it's Angry Clone again. And yeah, some folks tell me I should stop looking at it as Angry Clone and just see it as a generic random, you know, person. Just see it as like a modern version of the original Lego smiley face or something like that. But I just can't not see Angry Clone there, because that's how I became accustomed to seeing it with all of the prequel trilogy sets. He was designed to be Angry Clone. Anyway, I still like microfighters, and I still like this particular microfighter. Yeah, I could have had a couple things done a little bit better, but it's still good for what it is. It's still fun to look at, and should be fun to play with for a low price. I appreciate getting a First Order Snowspeeder in a smaller size, because I feel like the original larger one was too big. It's much too large for the cannon, C-A-N-O-N, not C-A-N-N-O-N. And I feel like we should have been able to get a smaller Snowspeeder for a lower price. This one is intentionally too small, but it's still pretty cool. Let me know your thoughts on this one. Leave a comment on the video if you would like to, and I appreciate it. I'll talk to you again soon.